Hello everyone, and welcome to my world. This is, as you can see with the little matrix effect thing, this is a Update-A-Thon. I have a trusty little folding little notes. So obviously there's a lot of things I have to go through, so let's just get on with the start of it. I am going to leave some what's the time cards in the comments section, so if you want to know what it is, and obviously you want to skip through it, you are free to do that. If not, just obviously watch the video as it is. So let's begin with this, shall we? The Q&A session. Okay, I've had a few people asking me about the Q&A session, like wondering, the Q&A video, when wondering, is it actually going to be made? Is it coming out soon? All this and that, and it's just pretty much going down to sort of mainly like I'm going through all the questions, because obviously I expected like about 10 to 20 questions, or average 10 to 20. I got like about, if I can remember looking at it when I counted them all out, I think there was about nearly 80 questions, and I was surprised by that amount of questions. So obviously I'm having to go through all the questions, isolate the ones that are either A, massively offensive, that, well, I think are massively offensive, and B, the ones that are just sort of repeating itself. Because I know when I was counting it, I think I got asked one question about 18 times. That's a lot just for one question. So I thought, instead of asking the same one 18 times, I thought I'll just write out about 40 of the questions that I like the sound of, and that's where that's going to go. I'm just looking, because I wrote down the dates. I've set a release date for the video. It will be the 29th, between the 29th of April and the 5th of May. So that's at least a start where we're going, because obviously, I have to obviously write the questions out, make the video, edit the video, all that lot, and obviously more will be explained why it's going to be a long time later on, because there's a lot more to talk about here. The live stream sessions. I'm going back to doing live stream videos because I just really want to do more live stream videos. I'm going to do the last of the old ways, which was actually using the console to do the live streams, and I want to do the last one with the Guardians of the Galaxy game, the final part of it, because one, I've meant to do that, but I've forgotten, so I will admit that's on me. I messed that part up. But obviously after that, it's sort of like, I'm not saying that I'm ending it, because I am doing a new one. I'm going to be doing I've already done one test footage, and I've had some people giving me pleasant feedback, saying obviously, because my head is causing a bit of a glare. That's a problem. That's understandable. And I've had people suggesting buying newer lights, buying newer equipment, things like that. But and each of them, I think I averaged about, altogether it would be something like between £50 and £200, for each of these items. And I thought, that's all right, but I thought the easiest solution is the cheapest, and I got a hat. I even marked it with this, so it's it's me. As you can see, just looking at it already with the light, it's not causing much of a glare. And before anyone actually asks, this is on a very low setting, so that doesn't quite help. It sort of benefits me if this helps. So Yeah, and the list of the games involved are going to be from the Play-A-Thon series and the Game-A-Thon series. Some of them I'm going to like revisit again, but obviously but this is only like miniaturized. Like for example, Dead Space, I want to do it, if necessary, but it's not like high on the list. It's sort of like out of all the games I've got, that's like near the bottom of the list because I've done it. If that makes sense. And it's like, obviously, if I do like the Play-A-Thon games, it's like instead of having like about 10 plus videos all on the same game, it'll be 1 or 2 videos on the game, depending on how long the game is, and also how much time I have. And as for the Game-A-Thon, it just depends on what game I get to choose, because some games I can, I might play it for an hour, I might play it for more, but the minimum time will be an hour. So obviously that's a good length of time for the entertainment part. Also, I've written this down. I was just having a look at it. I did a software test of it. I'm going to be doing another one in the future just to get like the final preparations right before I do the new series, and I've already thought of the games to do it on. So, but if you have suggestions, feel free to leave a comment, because some of them I might actually think, oh, that's a good idea for a Game-A-Thon vid. Some of them Play-A-Thon session. I haven't done, as a, I'm backlogged on the Play-A-Thon because I have other projects, I have other things to do. So again, that's on me, But I want to get the Dead Space Play-A-Thon out in the way, and even if the rest ends up having face cam, it wouldn't matter to me because it would be done, wouldn't it? Also, I don't want like after that. I just want to like cut it off cold turkey. Like I don't want to do any more of it, because I think overall there's like about, including Dead Space 2, there's like about 5 games altogether, or 5 or 6 games altogether. So that's understandable in it, because it's like there's a lot of games to play, and obviously there's a lot of games that I can actually do. So the Play-A-Thon will still continue, but obviously after I've done all of the Dead Space ones, I'll have to like rethink. Or while I'm doing Dead Space one, I might have to rethink on a strategy to schedule it. So like say have like at least like every month 1 or 2 videos of it. It's understandable, isn't it? The Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. Of course, as you know, I've been doing the what do you call it? The remodeling of my office and that lot. So that sort of pushed that idea back a bit, and also I've had a bit of, I wouldn't say like problems behind the scenes, but there's like things like obviously because I had a second editor doing the actual like editing of the Nuzlocke challenge, because he said he wanted to do something. I gave him this project. Now he's just, I'm not saying he's decided out of the blue that he doesn't want to do it anymore. He's actually told me that he sort of wants to sort of take a break from editing, which I can understand. He didn't specify how long it would be. It might be a couple of months, it might be forever, I don't know. But if he does come back, the door is open to him, which is understandable, because I think I have pushed a lot of effort into this series, trying to make it weekly, and instead of doing that, I'm going to release episodes 9 and 10 as normal, and then after that it'll just sort of go on a break, so I can get a lot more of the episodes recorded, edited, and then upload it. Might upload it like one episode every month or 2 episodes every month. Again, like the Play-A-Thon, I just, you know, I need to work on the scheduling of a majority of all this. The Mastr Reactions. I have been working on the video for this, but the problem is that after I did the editing, after I did all of it, you know, I exported the video. It's like, right, I have a file here. I looked at the, you know, I sort of rewatched the file to see how everything was, and the data got corrupted. It was like either there was nothing, I was reacting to a black screen, or I was reacting with silence, like there was no sound. It was like there would be sound and then it just cuts off for no reason, or the video would just cut off for no reason. So I've tried it again and again, and it does the same thing again and again. So I've had to, I'm not saying I'm scrapping the idea, because I really want to do this, you know, to give my perspective of something, you know, to react to something, but it's just one of those things. It's like, obviously after I've I've recorded it and reacted to it, if I watch it again, you know, if I did a re-recording of it, my first reaction would not be the same, you know, my second reaction, I should say, would not be the same as my first reaction, because it's, you know, unless you actually laugh at something, you know, or that makes you laugh, or you get upset, that's something that makes you upset, that's logical, you know, that's understandable, because that hits you, you know, hits you in a way that does. But when you're watching something for the first time, you have no idea what happens. It's different when you watch it for the second time, because you know what's going to happen. So I've only recorded 2 episodes of it, and both of them obviously got corrupted data. So I'm gonna have to, like, because the first one I thought, right, that got corrupted data, I'll rethink and do another one, and that didn't work either, because it was just one of those things. So I might, like I said, I might have to like rework on the entire project. It might, like say, the first video might not come out till like months from now, you know, or even a year from now, but as long as it gets done, it gets done. And finally, the Challenge-A-Thon. I've sort of run out of ideas for the challenges. That's why I've not made any more videos of them. I think I've got like about 3 ideas left, but a lot of them are just sort of basic ideas, like complete the game, or, you know, complete this level, things like that. It's not like a spectacular challenge. So if you can think of a challenge, this is where I'm asking you, the audience, if you can think of a challenge, you know, like saying, you know, like, I'm trying to think of like something like, obviously, like play Sonic and obtain this many rings, or, you know, before the end of the level. But obviously think of a legitimate reason. Don't just say, oh, obtain 1,000 rings, but there's only like about 20, you know, 20 to 30 rings. Obviously I know there's more, but you know what I mean. You know, you just obviously like say, try and do this in this level, or even just say complete it in this amount of time, but don't give me a stupid time, like say complete it in 00.00.001, because that is physically impossible. You know, think about the challenges, you know, think about, you know, how to enact the challenges, you know, things like that. Even if it's just something simple, like saying build a house, you know, something like that. You know, build a house, but obviously have like 3 different layers of the house, you know, because that's obviously one of the ideas I thought of, was like, you know, build a house, but obviously don't use Minecraft, you know, something like that. You know, things like that. So that's what I'm going to go with that. That's it for the Update-A-Thon. there are still going to be videos uploaded, but it's just going to be a work in progress. So be fair on me on that one, okay? Until then, there's not much I can say. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.